EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Leggett in motion. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. They'll go right back to Conner. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll go again here to Conner. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
from the 46. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going to work Connor in the middle here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Now a toss, Connor heading left, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Red 30.
Throwing is Young. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is Connor. This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
3rd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson, and that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Mike Michael Wilson that time. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw again is Murray. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yep, smash, smash. Red, yellow.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Here we go. Watch out now. 52.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
Second and a yard.
12, 10. 45, wide, strike, check, striker.
Leggett in motion.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards. The motion man is Sanders. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold them to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
Down.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Murray now to throw on first down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And that's going to be a first down. A a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second down.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2. Now Connor. Connor's got the first down and more. And he'll take this one in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talked about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Ryland now. After a TD, he'll send this one away. Leggett on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And they're on the 46-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
On play action, Young. He's going to air this one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. It's second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Black 40. Blaster 6. Black ultra. Check, huh?
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Pushed out to his right, and that is incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
They're on 17-yard line.
Hold on, there.
On first down, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, here's a run with Connor. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. Now on handoff, the tight end in the running game. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
And when you've got that big body in the backfield, I mean, why not give them a chance to use that size to pick up first down? I mean, you're not looking for a home run. You're not looking for a touchdown. Just get north and south and keep this drive alive.
They'll run with Connor. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try and run for this with Connor. And they got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
2. On the ground, it's Connor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
brings up third down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll go right back to Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Now Murray keeping it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Murray gonna look to do it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Sends it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Six, mega. Seven.
From the gun, it's Young. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Running here is Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
For the Arizona field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on. Set.
On 1st down is Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Josh Sweat getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take them down for a loss.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on 4th down.
Let's go. Rule 32.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Right, 95.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Got it. 10 cycles. Cycle. Ready. Red. 38. Smash. Red.
To throw, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Okay, ready?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Check.
Here's Young to throw. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Here we go. One final play. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the